Good morning. Welcome to Walk It Off, Arizona. We're at the North Phoenix Mountain Preserve. We're on the north side of the Piestewa Peak, and we're going to take a walk from here back to the car as we work on our lighting situation. You can catch the first part of the hike. It's actually in the dark, so we're going to record this on the way back, and let's get going. Let's take a walk. All right, it's good.
Do something about flipping it on your head.
It's straight, see?
No, flipping it on your head.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's all a process, isn't it? Learning it. Beautiful sunrise this morning, Actually, I like this soft stuff. Okay, we're going to take this turn. We're going to turn up the speed, probably to about 3 miles an hour. Nice thing about here is so many trails. You can make your own little loops. Mountain bikers like this one. There you go. Try to keep myself level-headed. The first video was funny because I noticed some of it I was kind of had my head turned to the right, or either the camera shifted to the right. Practicing the hard rocks for the next superstition hike, huh? Oh, we got some doves in the trail. There they go. Well, you can get to this park from many directions, you know, from 32nd.
Depends on how long of a hike you want.
Right. 32nd Street and Lincoln, Quartz Ridge trailhead, and then you got Piestewa Peak. There's many trailheads there, and then the 40th Street and Shea, south of Shea. That's a great trailhead. Then there's also the Dreamy Draw, very popular. Little big jackrabbits over here on the left. Let's see if we can see them. There was 2 of them. The jackrabbits are a little more skittish. The cottontails, they like you.
We saw 3 bunnies before.
Right. So yeah, the Dreamy Draw is a popular entry point. Very popular. Very crowded sometimes. We don't do Camelback Mountain much because it's always so crowded from the east end, and as well as Echo Canyon. It's kind of touristy, but we'll have to do a hike up it because it is a very beautiful hike at Echo Canyon. I call it a tourist hike because a lot of people come from out of town, they stay over that area, and that's the only mountain they can climb. And it's beautiful. Let's take a look at that.
Well, it's a well-known trail.
Yeah, well-known trail. And Piestewa Peak is way up there. That's about a 1,200 foot climb from the parking lot over there.
Pretty much straight up.
I think we should do a morning hike at Quartz Ridge.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's record Quartz Ridge and try to get that
a little
up.
bit later because today it was
Yeah.
a little
Well,
dark.
Yeah, it was a little dark. Yep.
Required.
Headlamps required. We can also get up early and drive to South Mountain and do a couple South Mountain hikes, huh?
Oh, sure. You just go to Timbuktu also.
Timbuktu. I haven't heard that saying in a long time. Timbuktu. Hey, here's that quartz, that piece of quartz with the rocks on top. I don't know if our rocks are still there. We stacked some once on that. Everybody likes to stack rocks around here.
It's a way of direction. They're called cairns.
What did you call it again? A cairn?
It's a cairn. To help you know where to go when the trail isn't clear.
Well, I can tell you, those cairns are really awesome. Especially when we were hiking some of the creek crossings. They'll stack them out in the creek. Because you're getting some of these wilderness areas, it's not like a lot of people go there. Like Parsons Springs was that was hard to find that trail. A couple times. You know, so
On the creek, yeah.
on the creek, yeah, crossing the creek and then finding it again. You cross the creek about 6 times.
I thought the one up by in the Superstitions was hard to find on the way bluff.
Oh yes, that's a yeah. I'm working on editing that video, but we went Superstition Mountains, and we hiked up the Peralta Trail to a place called Fremont Saddle, which overlooks Weaver's Needle, famous Weaver's Needle. And then we came back on a trail called Bluff Springs. Bluff Springs was it was very amazing. It's like you're on another planet, wouldn't you say? Kind of it was very hard to find the trail, but it was there. On our trip up Peralta Trail, we saw probably 50-60 people, but on Bluff Springs we only saw 2 people coming back. And
Well,
yeah.
I suggest going down it, not up it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Julia's right. Going down Bluff Springs is much smarter than going up it. It's incredibly steep. You'll see in the videos how steep it is.
But today we're out here.
Yes, today we're in North Phoenix Mountain Preserve, where the direction I'm looking right now is, if you look way off in the distance, you can see Pinnacle Peak. And then down here where those lights are in the foreground, that is a parking lot on 40th Street south of Shea Boulevard. About a mile south, and there's a really big parking lot there. All the parks open at 5 a.m. and they close at 11 p.m. but you have to be in the park by 7 p.m. I mean, as far as parking goes. So keep that in mind. There's a couple areas and neighborhoods around all the parks where you can always park in a neighborhood and walk into a park. I think the real secret is at Quartz Ridge, because it's a very small parking lot. So you can get there after 7 or whatever and park at the Starbucks across the street over there, and you know, that parking lot, and just walk across the street and hike. So yeah. You have any idea what time it is?
What?
Time?
Oh.
Here, let me look at my thing really quick. It's 5:53. So we're gonna take a left and there you go. Thank you. Next time we'll go that way. That's a really pretty valley back there, and you go up over that saddle. A lot of jackrabbits back there. There's a real pretty ocotillo cactus. They look kind of dead this time of year, but they're one of the most prettiest cactuses you'll see in the spring. Beautiful flowers. And we have our saguaro cactus. I think I'm supposed to turn left here, right? No, go this way. As you can see, there's a trail there. And our episode 2, our hike went out. We went out along the flats and we went up that direction, came across, and we came back down that trail. You can see it cut across the mountainside. Get an idea where we're at this time. And then of course there's Piestewa Peak and the sun's hitting it. All right. Oh, stop. Do you hear it? There's the drummer.
Is over there, not there. It's over there.
Yeah, Piestewa is there. I might have pointed to the wrong one.
You did. It can happen. They look alike.
They really do too.
I don't know what that noise is, but I don't think you're skirting.
I'm doing what? Time out. Got a red light? What did you hear? Oh, okay. Thought the camera was going off, doing wacky things, but it wasn't. There you go. You're seeing the raw video. We don't. We're amateurs. Sometimes I'll have to ask Julia, is the red light blinking?
Sounds like something's rubbing on you.
Oh, might be that right there. Here, go like that. It might not make as much noise. All right. Got a group of guys hiking this morning. Beautiful sunrise, saguaro cactus. Couple of Palo Verdes I'll pull over. You know, I forgot. Morning. Good morning.
If you did it on like a per capita basis,
There we go. I love these poles. It's like downhill skiing sometimes. When you come off the trail and just go whoosh. Like you're going right out of the starting gate, right?
Yep.
That peak up there is called Dixie Peak. Might be pointing at it, but it's up there. That's a tough hike from this side. This side's very hard. It's very rocky, bouldery, loose. Oh, it's very tore up, yeah. Now, on the other side of Dixie Peak...
I said for us.
Oh, for us, yeah. For us, that's true. Younger folks, okay. We'll just say we're we're middle-aged, right? Anyway, yeah, Julie's right. Younger people zoom up and down some of these trails. You know, we're in our middle 50s, and we're kind of doing this to kind of pace ourselves, huh? Okay, here comes a mountain bike. I'll get out of his way for a second. Yeah, lots of mountain bikes out here. It's a great place to mountain bike. Right in the middle of the city. There's that older couple. Yeah, I know. This older couple over here. We see this folks all the time out here hiking. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you all doing?
Good, how are you?
Great, thank you.
Enjoy yourself. That's quite a workout. We used to ride mountain bikes, and yeah, they're definitely an exercise. All right. Oh yeah, they are fun. It's a thing here. You don't want to fall in this stuff. All right. Yeah, so once I figure out how to record better with the lights, with the GoPro at nighttime, it's quite fascinating. We'll start taking some hikes along the ridges around the mountains around Piestewa Peak, and it's really quite fascinating. I described the night video, and like looks almost like Julie. I think Julie describes like deep sea diving, kind of like when you're underwater. The way the cactus sit there, because you kind of feel like the light just shines on certain areas. It gives you a feeling of being underwater. Really interesting. So we'll work on that. Probably easily solved. I need a drink. That's pretty, isn't it?
What's your head movement?
Oh yeah, I have been thinking about that.
Don't bring it up, please.
Yeah. Here we go. It's like they worked that a little bit. They used to be a little rougher there. As you see here, we got horses use these trails too. Yep. The hairpin turn. Now we're on trail 100. This is if you went it from the beginning, is that the Tatum Road Trail 100 trailhead. It was very small, but if you do it from there and go west, I think it's 11 miles long if you do the whole thing. See a little information for you. We got another bike coming. I'll pull to the right. Morning. Well, I guess I'll find out later if I was keeping my head level, huh? Oh, the famous passing zone is coming up here. We never know which way's faster, so I always go to the left, and I try not to walk faster. And I always speed up, and so does she. And we always get, and she always wins. It's true, you do. have to show you how these carbide tips, this is bedrock here, I don't know if you can see it, but look how that carbide tips, they just grab. I mean, they're amazing for hiking, especially when you have problems. You know, it's just great. It's like having handrails. I mean, don't be embarrassed. I mean, I heard the other day from a veteran that he used to tease his friend in the 10th Mountain Division and the Army Rangers for using these, but I think they know what they're doing. So yeah, they're great. As we said before, it takes pressure off your hips, your knees, a little bit off your ankles. So, and looks like sun is up. Morning. You get a good look at Pinnacle Peak off in the distance. We have not hiked that one. We've hiked out there. There's a great trail system out there. I mean, it literally probably 80 miles of trail. I have to say that one thing they've done here in Phoenix, Scottsdale, and this area is made some great hiking areas and biking areas. People can get out and enjoy the fresh air. Get out in nature. I feel like we're really cooking. I feel like I got a good rhythm right now. I think we're pushing 3.5 miles an hour. No, not overall. We seem to average around 3 miles an hour.
Well, it used to be 2.6.
Yeah, it used to be. We used to have that. Morning. We would
No, we were excited when we did 2.3.
I was excited when I hit 2.0. I mean, it's
our average for a long time.
Yeah, and then we kind of started getting a little faster because we did a lot. We had one month we did over 100 miles. We set a goal and did 100 miles. We use an app called Strava, and that seems to be how we record our distances.
And our speed.
And our speed. And that'll kind of help with the...
Oh, even elevation, how much we climb.
Oh, yeah. That's when I call that one on Quartz Ridge the double 9. It's kind of like as you go up to 900 feet 2 times.
I
so,
like that one.
Oh, yeah. That's
my favorite.
That's when we...
West Fork too.
Oh, West Fork Trail is beautiful. Now,
the one in town is...
Now, we met a couple on our hike up in Prescott last weekend that told us something we didn't know. They went in the West Fork Trail purposefully late and hiked all the way out with lights on. I tell you, people, folks, it's really amazing to hike with lights. It just totally changes it, and it's really nice out. You're not gonna get a sunburn either. So well, we're getting close to the parking lot now.
Mind you, these are all done during park hours, so we don't
Yeah.
do anything
Oh yeah.
not around park hours.
Yeah. Always obey the rules. But when you're out of town in those wilderness areas like that story I was just telling, they don't have a time limit because you can actually camp in those areas way back in there, backpack camping.
Right.
So, but here in the city, yeah, you gotta be out by 11. So we did start this morning. It was dark, like I said, at the same place we started and hiked to. 38th Street, I believe it's actually Dunlap. It's about a quarter mile, half a mile to the west of the 40th Street and Shea parking lot. So we're heading back to there. We're just about done. So anyway, here we are, all sweaty. Anyway,
Yep.
way to start the day though, everybody. It's good for you. Take little bites at a time. If you can't do the whole hike, you do it on your treadmill at home. Just do what you can do. And that's what I did. I added a little bit more, and then finally I did it. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye, and thank you for coming out, and let's walk it off, Arizona.
Yep, walk it off.
Walk it off. See ya.
Bye.